The girl was suddenly stunned to see that her boyfriend and her stepmother had the same wedding thread tied to their heads, and even more shocking, the child growing in her stepmother's womb was her boyfriend's. What she didn't know was that after coming to Earth, her father and brothers could hear every thought in her mind. In reality, the girl was the goddess of marriage from heaven, whose duty was to bind the fates of couples. One day, after being moved by the love story of the weaver and the cowherd, she mistakenly believed that the moon goddess loved someone else and ended up pairing the wrong couple. As punishment, she was sent to Earth to resolve the complicated problems of a wealthy family and save their lineage. On Earth, she was reborn as the long-lost real daughter of the most powerful Yue family in Dakshin Nagar. She had been lost in childhood, her mother had died, and she spent 19 years in an orphanage. Now that she had returned, her father didn't love her, her brothers didn't trust her, and her stepsister had already plotted to kill her. When she arrived home, her father warned her to be careful and advised her to get along with her stepsister. But the girl felt deep pain. She understood that she had been brought back only because her elder brother was ill, and they needed her blood. As soon as she entered the house, her stepsister took her to a small storeroom-like space, calling it her room. The girl demanded a larger room, the one that rightfully belonged to her. Her brother and stepsister were displeased, but she thought to herself, how could the stepdaughter live in the big room while the real daughter stayed in a storage space? Hearing this, her father immediately ordered the rooms to be switched. While coming down the stairs, the girl thought that her stepsister would soon create a drama. She would pretend to fall and blame her, and exactly that happened. But this time, her father and brothers noticed that the stepsister wasn't even injured, which made them suspicious of the truth. Then the stepmother arrived and distributed expensive gifts to everyone, except the girl, who received a cheap free scarf. The girl exposed this discrimination in front of everyone. Her father angrily accused her of lying, but as her thoughts became audible, doubts began to grow. Pretending to be generous, the stepmother gave her a valuable family bracelet. The girl accepted it with thanks and wore it, but her brother called her greedy. At that moment, the girl thought to herself that her brother's illness was actually caused by the stepmother and her daughter, who had been poisoning his medicine. Hearing this, the elder brother was shocked. Just then, the girl's boyfriend arrived, and she saw that the wedding thread connected him to her stepmother, meaning the child in her womb was his. Her father also noticed a hidden hickey mark on the boy's neck. The stepmother lied, saying it was from a massage, but the truth was beginning to unravel. The girl revealed that the boy and her stepmother had been secretly meeting at the UA group's club nearby. Her father, brother, and she rushed there and caught them in a suspicious situation. The stepmother pretended to faint. The doctor said her sugar level had dropped and the baby was barely saved. The father then ordered a DNA test, saying the truth would come out. By now, all the lies and deception in the house had begun to collapse. The people who once thought the girl was selfish and dishonest were now stunned by her truth. And the girl, she was quietly smiling inside, because the palace of lies was finally about to fall.